Okay. I just tried some Warren pads. So these pads are like 6 months old that I've had. Uh, and how do they sound with 6 months Warren pads? Well, they sound a little bit darker, a little bit woollier. The 6 kilohertz peak is still there, maybe a little bit more dampened, but it's still there. I can hear it plain as day. The sparkle above 10K is still dampened compared to the pros. So again, the pros are a very special case where over time the 6 kilohertz peak completely goes away and they have a lot of sparkle and shimmer, and they're just really nice sounding headphones. And so again, I've tried everything I can to make these sound as good as the pros, trying different pads, and this whole video is about Warren pads, 6 months Warren pads. So this is like, if you kept these stupid things for 6 months, the only difference in sound is they sound a little bit woollier, a little bit darker. The 6 kilohertz peak is still there. Again, I like the grill, it's nice, but at the end of the day, the pros are still better. They completely get rid of the 6 kilohertz peak over time, and they're just more shimmery and more sparkly, and they're just more musical, and they sound better. So I tried everything I could to get these things to sound as good as the pros. The novelty of the more spacious sound has worn off, and I have now realized that, again, the majority of biodynamic headphones in this class that probably use the same driver, I'm pretty sure, have a 6 kilohertz peak problem. And the pros also have a 6 kilohertz peak problem, but it completely goes away. That's the magical thing about the pros. The pros smooth out in the treble better than any headphone in the market, and they have a sparkly treble extension. I mean, you can't do any better than this. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's magic. Like, other companies just can't compete with the smoothness and the musicality sparkle. They just can't compete. So, again, 6 months Warren pads, just sounds a little bit woollier, still has the 6K peak, no sparkle. I mean, there's a little bit compared to what's out there, other headphones, but not to the same level as the pros. So the pros easily win. It's again, besides the treble differences, they sound exactly the same, and then these are just more spacious. So we're talking about 6K and above. That's where the pros win. But besides that, I would say the premiums are the better option. But a little bit smoother, more sparkly treble. Pros, a little bit more 6K fatigue, a little bit more rolled off sparkle. Premiums. So I don't know why you would want a little bit more fatigue. So I'm putting these back in the box, and I'm probably going to keep the 6 months Warren pads on them because I'm too lazy to swap them out.